All right, it is interesting how professional athletes in different sports interact with their fans. The American Century Golf Championships at Lake Tahoe is a 4-day party junket for the biggest names in sports. Nearly everything goes. There's drinking and gambling and womanizing everywhere you turn. I've been to a couple of these, and it's a very festive weekend. For the athletes, it's pretty much like what they say in Vegas. What happens here stays here. Unfortunately, that was not the case for Ben Roethlisberger several years ago. Over the weekend, I watched as the players stood some 10 to 15 feet separated from their fans who were behind the ropes along the scenic par 3 17th hole. Spectators would lob their footballs to players to sign, and most of the players were receptive most of the time. This is not a typical golf tournament, folks, where they go, shh, quiet right before somebody swings. Most of these players are not very good in this sport, so it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you talk. You would think these guys would at least walk over and fist pump maybe behind with some of the fans behind the ropes. A few of them did. Tim Tebow was great, but most of the players I saw came across as typical arrogant jocks. Then I spent Sunday morning watching the British Open. There was Darren Clarke, the 42-year-old Irishman, leading this prestigious event and acting like he was on a Sunday stroll. Less than 20 minutes before teeing off in the biggest tournament of his life, Clarke was up close signing autographs for throngs of fans. There's a misconception about golf. It's perceived as being a snobbish sport for the elite. On the other hand, you have a bunch of football players out of work on a party junket, yet a lot of them wanted no part in rubbing elbows with those who idolize them. You tell me, which sport has the bigger snobs? That's Jack Smack.